Hey y'all, it's Jen. Welcome back. Today is August 31st, 2021, and I wanted to make another video updating everyone on some of the stuff that has been going on lately. Today I had my pre-op appointment, and I figured that I'd make a video kind of letting you know what happened today, what was talked about, some of the things that they gave me, some of the literature that they gave me. Maybe your experience might be a little different than mine, or maybe you might have similar stuff. So I figured I would just document what happened for me, and maybe it may help you in some way. Let me start off by saying that with my insurance, they require 6 months of consecutive appointments. And as I've said, my very first appointment was on March 31st of this year. And my surgeon had basically told me that was the consultation appointment. And my very first month was the first appointment in April. So it would be April, May, June, July, August, 5 months, and September being the 6th month. However, when I met with the physician assistant, she basically said, well, that very first appointment, we're going to send that to the insurance. That's your first appointment. So technically, it's 6 months. I was a little hesitant at first because, of course, the surgeon told me, no, this is how it works. And so it was kind of a little disheartening that I was hearing two different things from the PA and the surgeon, and I didn't know exactly who to go off of. However, when I met with the PA last month, I basically told her what the surgeon had said. She basically said, well, do you want to get on the schedule for surgery and have next month be your pre-op appointment, start this process? And I said, well, yeah, of course, I want to do this. Who wants to wait any longer than they have to, So I said, of course, yeah, I want to get this done, and I would love to get my surgery date today. So when I had my appointment last month, they gave me a surgery date. They said that this appointment of August 31st would be my pre-op appointment. And then they would send everything to the insurance today after my appointment. And then I would just have to wait back for the insurance to say if I've been approved or denied. I'm hopeful that the insurance will agree that I've done everything I need to do, and that they look at that very first appointment as counting towards the 6th month. Today we went over everything that you would go over, and I received everything that I would receive at a pre-op appointment. When I spoke with the surgeon today, he said, well, yeah, we'll go ahead and try it out. It's worked in the past for a different insurance, and I would basically be the guinea pig of my insurance to see if it would work. I have been doing everything I'm supposed to do. I did all the labs. I did all the testing, the x-ray, the GI, the EKG, the psych evaluation, the lab work, the urinalysis. Everything came back good. They've been kind of trying to closely monitor my blood pressure because, as I've mentioned before, my blood pressure is high. I am on medication for that. I just recently went to my primary care doctor on August 26th, and I've been put on another blood pressure medicine. So I've been on that for a few days now, and I feel like it's helping monitoring my blood pressure at home. That's one of my purchases that I made from Amazon. I don't know if you can see the boxes in the back, but that is from making quite a few online purchases to start this process and get ready for the pre-op diet and all that good stuff. Getting back to my blood pressure, I've been monitoring that closely because that was one of the things that the PA specified that can interrupt the surgery. If my blood pressure is too high, then of course that can be dangerous to have surgery. Now I'll go over some of the paperwork that they gave me today and some of the other stuff that they gave. But firstly, they gave me some papers to sign, basically like consent for the surgery and to just like initial the kind of things. Like there may be some risk in the surgery, maybe some complications in the surgery, which I was all well aware of before even going through this process because I did plenty of research, and I realized with any surgery it's possible for something to go wrong, something to happen. However, I am fully confident in my surgeon's capabilities, and anyway, you should definitely be positive on the things that you really want in life. No negativity over here. Then they gave me paperwork telling me the surgery date again. That's something that I am not going to say just yet. I want to make sure that that date is finalized when the insurance gets back to me. So what I would say is it's for the end of September. Once the insurance gets back and if they do approve, then I will go ahead and reveal the surgery date. For the gastric bypass patients, there's a little bit of a different process as far as the day before surgery, because there's a bowel prep that needs to be done. And I'm guessing that is to completely empty out your insides. You can see the pictures. Basically, mix 4 ounces of the Miralax or whatever brand it is that you get with the Powerade or Gatorade Zero, no sugar. And then that is done the morning before surgery. So in my case, it's like 9 a.m. the morning before. And then that full day is no food, it's just liquids. Basically, I could have the broth, Crystal Light, Jello, Kool-Aid, no sugar, sugar-free popsicles, the water, of course, and I guess protein shakes. The one thing that they said is no red or purple colored liquid. Oh, I might have skipped ahead because they also gave me the 2-week pre-op liver shrinking diet paperwork. So this basically talks about the purpose of the liver shrinking diet and what that consists of. So it says 2-week pre-op liver shrinking diet. The purpose of the liver shrinking diet is to reduce body fat around the stomach and liver, as well as shrink the liver itself. And another thing is it's to reduce the surgical risk by reducing fatty triglycerides, I hope I said that right, from around the liver and spleen, to reduce potential surgical bleeding and improve recovery time. So it also says increased protein intake will preserve muscle tissue and aid in recovery. Okay, so from what I'm understanding is your liver, when you're obese, tends to be fatty, And so successfully completing the 2-week liver shrinking diet is so that your liver could shrink down to a size where it does not get in the way of the surgeon trying to do what they need to do to your stomach. Because there is like a little diagram right here, which I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it that well, but it shows like that the liver sits just right on top of the stomach. So it says here, the liver sits on top of the stomach. The bigger the liver, the harder it is for the surgeon. So you definitely want to successfully complete the 2-week pre-op liver shrinking diet so that when you get into the surgery room and your doctor opens you up, he doesn't say, oh, I can tell she or he did not do what they were supposed to. Let me close them back up and we'll try this again. You definitely do not want to be opened up for them to say, nope, sorry, to try again. I know I don't. So I plan on following this thing to a T. I've already kind of started getting used to at least incorporating one protein shake per day as like a meal replacement. Sometimes I'll have like 3 normal meals, but most of the time I'll have one of my meals, and it's normally breakfast, sometimes lunch, as a protein shake. This does say that I'm allowed to have 3 meals a day, any combination. Now, 2 of those meals will be a protein shake. So it's 2 protein shakes per day. And what it has here for me is more than 15 grams of protein and less than 5 grams of carbs. Normally, the Premier Protein and most of the protein shakes that are out there are more than 15 grams of protein and less than 5 grams of carbs. So I've tried a few protein shakes. I've tried Premier Protein, Pure Protein, which I hated, and the Ensure Max Protein. Those are pretty good. I really love the cafe latte flavor of both the Premier Protein and the Ensure Max Protein. So hopefully that doesn't change after surgery, but if it does, then I also have something for that, because one of my other purchases was this Isopure unflavored protein powder. This is, I think, 25 grams of protein per scoop. So this, I think, will be pretty good to be able to add into pretty much anything. Hey, Editing Jen here. I realized that I didn't finish telling you about the 3rd meal option for the liver shrinking diet. Along with the 2 protein shakes, I'm allowed to have 1 lean meat and veggies. So it did say that I'm able to do it in any order. So I can basically have the shake for breakfast and shake for lunch, and then the lean meal at dinner time, or I can choose to have the lean meal for lunch and do like the breakfast shake and the dinner shake. Getting back to the liver shrinking diet, they say stay hydrated. This will help curb your hunger. Sip, sip, sip. You can drink anything sugar-free, non-carbonated beverages. Examples was like the Diet Snapple, Powerade Zero, unsweetened tea, Crystal Light, Mio Drops, stevia and Splenda, etc. can be added to liquids for flavor. Remember, it's very important to stick to your 2-week pre-op diet. This shrinks your liver, decreases your risk of complications and makes the surgery quicker and easier for your surgeon. That's it as far as the paperwork goes, other than they did give me this skin preparation to wash with. From what this paper says is the 2 days before the surgery and the day of surgery. So a total of 3 days I will have to use this on my skin. And so it says to wash my hair and my face with my normal shampoo, conditioner, and facial cleanser on the 2 days before. And then on the day of, I would just wash my body from the neck down with this. It says to make sure you use a clean towel, have clean clothes, and clean bed sheets and pillowcase and all that good stuff. Of course, that's something that we would normally do anyway, but I guess they just want to be sure that you are not cleaning off your skin and then laying on like some dirty sheets or something. Anywho, so that is something that to prevent any kind of infections or anything once they open you up. Okay, this also says that they will provide this same solution in wipe form, so that the day of surgery, before the surgery, I guess we can wipe yourself off, and to be extra precautious. Another thing that they provided me with to get ready for surgery is the Ensure pre-surgery clear carbohydrate drink. And that's what that looks like. So this basically is 50 grams of carbohydrates, 200 calories, and it has antioxidants, zinc, and selenium. It's strawberry flavored, 10 fluid ounces, and this is what they give you to drink on the day of surgery, the morning of surgery. I have to start drinking this at 4:30 in the morning and be done by 5. So that's the day of surgery. I don't know if this is gonna taste good or not, but it's what we have to do. Another thing they provided me with today is some samples, which I already know what they taste like because I have bought them before. They gave me 2 of the chocolate Premier Protein and 2 of the vanilla Premier Protein, which I was grateful for because, I mean, protein shakes are not cheap, and I'm going to have to start drinking 2 per day when it's time for the pre-op liver shrinking diet. Another thing they gave me was some Premier Protein, $2 off for any 4-pack. So that is kind of good. I got like maybe 6 of those kind of coupons, so it all depends. I may or may not use them. If I do not use them, then I will probably give them away. So that was basically it for my pre-op appointment. But if you have any questions, please go ahead and leave that in the comments below, and I will answer anything that you have to my best ability. Another thing that I'll go over today is I have lost some more weight. I am now, from what was taken at the doctor's office today, 324 pounds. I'm grateful for that because anywhere closer to under 300 than I can possibly get before surgery would be great. And that's what I'm kind of aiming for. I would definitely love to be at or under 300 pounds by the time I go in for surgery. And I think that that is pretty feasible, especially with the 2-week pre-op diet. Most people can lose anywhere from like 15 to 20 pounds with that diet. So I'm pretty sure that I can get to around that point by that time. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. So I don't know if you guys want me to show some of the things that I've purchased to get me through surgery and get me through the pre-op diet and stuff like that. One thing that I really wanted to have is a really good water bottle. I mean, I could just use plastic water bottles, but I really didn't want to add to the current plastic crisis that we have going on right now. So it really wasn't an option for me to just like buy individual bottles of water. What I have done, and I can't really show you right now, but I probably will just make a separate video of the things that I have purchased. I think this one will probably go out tomorrow, at some point tomorrow, and then I'll make a separate video of the stuff that I have purchased, and that will probably go out maybe a couple days later. So look forward to that. Probably over here rambling. It's getting pretty late. It might be past midnight now, so I better get going. And I will see you next time. If you want to continue to follow me on this journey, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you found anything in this video at all useful, if you took anything from this video, please go ahead and hit the like button. That really helps. And as always, if you would like to know whenever I upload a new video, hit the post notification bell so you can be notified and you stay in the loop. I appreciate you for sticking with me thus far. These videos are for you and for me, and I hope that you got something out of it. And also, this is for me to look back on when I'm a much healthier Jen. And I appreciate y'all. I will see you in the next one. Bye.